Hey everyone, Adrian Morrison here, and I'm about to show you 4 simple steps to how I personally built a $4 million e-commerce business. Listen, I just started this business over a year ago, and I know that a lot of you watching this right now may be starting your own e-commerce business, or you may even be marketing for other e-commerce businesses that have brought you on board to start generating traffic for them or to consult them on how to find products that actually sell. And I have been very, very successful, not just myself, but with teaching students exactly how to duplicate my strategy. So these are 4 really short, simple, and sweet steps. And I always tell my students, listen, people overcomplicate things. They take very simple things and they overcomplicate them, and that's where the screw up happens. So hopefully this helps you get a little bit of enlightenment on how simple e-commerce really is. So I'm going to tell you that we'll just title this my $4 million e-commerce plan. All right, so we're just going to put up here my $4 million e-com plan. All right, and this is how I took 4 steps from scratch. Literally, I had never done e-commerce a day of my life. I had marketed digital products and I had marketed for brick and mortar businesses and all that stuff. And I took something from scratch, brand spanking new, and absolutely crushed it. All right, and I've got a little free gift I can help you out with. If you've never started an e-commerce store, then I can add on here too. So I guess if you're starting your own e-commerce store, your first question might be, okay, well, how do I start an e-commerce store? Do I have to have a designer? Do I have to build a website? You know, where do I get the products? Do I have a bunch of inventory? What is all of this stuff that seems so complicated and hard? How do I, do this the easiest way possible? Well, I'll tell you this. Number 1 is I personally use Shopify, okay? Now, Shopify is a turnkey platform, literally the best one on the internet, that allows complete newbies to sign up for an account that's completely free to start. Now, of course, they have paid plans after the free trial. It's 29 bucks a month or something. And they will have the site built for you. Everything is done for you. Literally, all you have to do is add products to the site and then go in and generate sales. I mean, they can't do that for you, but they can give you the platform it's done on. As a matter of fact, if you would like an extended free trial on Shopify and a discount moving forward, I have a special link. It's shopify.com/Adrian Morrison. All right, and if you go there, you'll be able to start your store free with an extended free trial. Now, let's get to the plan, though, the 4 steps of how you get this started. So, I guess you could say step number 1 is you need to find what I call a passion product. All right, after you start your store, you've got this great website, right? It's beautiful. It's a high converting website. It's very easy to get started. Where most people get stumped, the roadblock for most people is, what do I sell? Now, I always have a lot of people in the beginning make fun of me when I first got started because I was really marketing some very weird and awkward things. I remember one of the biggest, craziest products that I generated a ton of sales on was with cat socks. Not socks for cats, but literally some just socks with funny images of cats on them. Now, why is it? Why would something like that generate so many sales? It's because people are passionate about their animals. Y'all know there's this crazy cat craze all over the internet. There's always funny pictures and stuff. People are passionate about their dogs. People are passionate about all sorts of different things. I remember Tai at dinner, I think it was a year ago, asked me, Adrian, what's one piece of advice that you would give to anybody that's starting marketing online? What's the best piece of advice that you could offer to them? And he had it on a Snapchat. And I said, nobody cares what you think. Nobody cares what you like. If you want to make money online, you don't start going in somewhere saying, well, I think this is good, or I really like this product, or I'm really passionate about this product. You figure out what everybody else out there wants. So if you love golf and you would like to start marketing golf products, tough luck. You can go play golf on your own spare time. If you want to make money, then you've got to start marketing what everybody else wants. Look, as a marketer, you have to stop thinking like a consumer. You should probably write that down. As a marketer, you should stop thinking like a consumer. By human nature, we think like consumers. By human nature, we think as everything is spending, right? Or we're always thinking about what we like and what we enjoy. But as a marketer, you literally have to step outside of your own shoes. And you have to start looking out at everybody else and say, well, what does this person like? Or what do the masses really want? I did this great example in a workshop I did. And I'll make sure that I send a screenshot that they can throw up here in a second of a fountain pen. It was just this little bitty fountain pen. And a lot of people could care less about fountain pens. You know, you can get fountain pens for like $100, $200. You could pay $1,000 for a fountain pen. Now, me personally, I use the little Bic pens from Walmart that are like 50 cents each. And I asked everybody, I said, for everybody in this room, we had 1,000 people in the room. So for everybody in here, how many of you love fountain pens? Like you were just so excited, you were so elated about fountain pens. When you see a $1,000 pen like this one right here, you have to buy it. And we had like 2 people say yes. Like 2 people out of all 1,000 that were learning from me said, I love fountain pens. And I said, how many of you in here would love to market fountain pens? Nobody said they like to market fountain pens. And I said, you know what I said a second ago is nobody cares what you think. Nobody cares what you want to market, right? What matters is what makes money. That's the goal, is to have a profitable business. And with those profits, you can go enjoy your own life and your own hobbies on your spare time, right? And I showed them the screenshot that we're about to throw to that had a fountain pen that I'm able to get for about $2.50 and have it drop shipped. In other words, I don't see it, I don't touch it, I don't ship it myself, I don't invest it, I don't have it in a warehouse anywhere. It's called drop shipping, so write that down. And this company will drop ship this pen to buyers anywhere in the world for me. But guess what? There's like 2 or 3 million people on Facebook right now, if you use Facebook targeting, that say, I love fountain pens. You should see it in the screenshot. You literally could see that millions and millions of people absolutely love fountain pens. Now, that's one of those weird things that you probably off the cuff wouldn't think to start advertising, but that is a passion product. I want to go ahead and just underline that. We're not talking about your passion. We're talking about other people's passion. So I find these pockets, right, of people that are passionate about certain things. And then I'm able to bullseye target them using Facebook advertising. So passion products. Now this could be fishing stuff, cat stuff, dog stuff, tactical stuff, literally anything. It could be yoga pants. I've sold over $1 million worth of pillowcases. All right, it's absolutely nuts. But passion products. Now, step number 2, and this is very important, is when you're selling products online, you're kind of cold marketing to people, even though that they're interested in the product, even though, you know, it's a passion product. When people are scrolling around on Facebook, think of what do you get on Facebook to do? You get on Facebook to look at what your friends are doing, right? You get on Facebook to watch videos and stuff. You're not really on Facebook to shop. So how do you get somebody to see your ad on Facebook and then go in and make a purchase? Because it's very impulsive, right? When people buy off Facebook, it's an impulse decision. And the way that you do this is by selling stuff for free. I'm going to say that again. I'm selling stuff for free. So I find these little trinkets, as I call them, on a website called AliExpress. I'm going to write that up here, okay? So AliExpress.com. All right, this is where I get my drop shipping, call them trinkets. All right, so that's where I get my drop shipping trinkets from. And literally they have hundreds of thousands of different products that you can start marketing. And there's no inventory, there is literally no upfront cost, and there's no shipping on your side. They will drop ship them for you. So I find these little trinkets from AliExpress.com, and they're super cheap. We're talking about like 98 cents, $1.50, up to $2.50, and I give them away for free. This is called the free plus shipping model. All right, so we are going to write this down here. We're going to call it the free plus shipping model. All right. Now, the free plus shipping model is really interesting. And I kind of got this idea from info commercials on television. You ever seen these commercials? They might be selling a book or a product, and the guy that's pitching you on TV says, all right, listen, if you get this product right now, not only are we going to give you this product, but we're going to give you another one completely free. Just pay for shipping and handling. And so they charge you like $10 or $15 for shipping for the second book or the second whatever it may be. How do they do that? Well, it's because the product really is only like $2 and they're charging you $10, $15 for shipping. They're making money off of that free giveaway, right? So what I did is I took this multi-million dollar, $100+ million, maybe $1 billion model from television, and I applied it to my e-commerce store. The easiest way for anyone to get started with e-commerce is to use this free plus shipping model right here. I've created so many success students using this model, I cannot count them. And of course, then you can start selling retail items. So listen, if you're marketing for a business right now that's selling a retail product, at this point in this training, I would tell you to say, hey, go back to them if they're not seeing a lot of success, if they're not generating a lot of sales, and say, hey, listen, what do you have that is super cheap that you could afford to give away for free, but still make a teeny tiny little profit margin on? I'll explain that in a second. And if they have something, I would recommend doing that, because with this, you get viral traffic. All right, with this, you get viral traffic. As a matter of fact, if you have both of these together, a passion product and a free plus shipping offer, you're going to get something even more powerful than viral traffic. It's called the, you should definitely write this down. It's called the sizzle effect. All right, you get the sizzle effect. Now, the sizzle effect happens whenever somebody sees a really good deal and it's a product that they're extremely passionate about. Think about it. When you see something that you really like that's a really good deal, what do? You take advantage of it, right? You probably buy more of it than you actually need. Now, we're actually going to be profiting from these free products, and I haven't gotten there yet, but we're about to get there in just a second. But this sizzle effect actually leads to viral traffic. It leads to repeat customers. Let's go ahead and put that in there. So we'll say repeat buyers, all right? And it also is going to get you exposure. All right, so this is going to get you a ton of exposure. What's going to happen is friends are going to start tagging their friends in the Facebook comments. You ever seen that before? An ad that has thousands of shares, likes, comments, and then they're saying, hey, Brenda, you need this, or hey, Jarek, check this out. They're literally recommending it to you. So we should put that in there as well. So this may as well go ahead and do it, because this is going to get you likes. It's going to get you shares. It's going to get you comments. And it's also going to get you tags. All right? So that's what you're going to get with step number 2. Now, here's what I'm doing. I'm taking this little product that I might get for like, I don't know, let's just say $1.50, like that fountain pen. And I'm marking the shipping up to about $10. All right, so I give the product away completely free, right? I mean, literally, when you go to my site or you go to the business's site, it says this pen is free, just pay for shipping and handling. And of course, that's going to get people very excited. So they go through the checkout process, and I'm charging them $10 for shipping and handling. Now, think about that. I paid $1.50 for the product. That's it. Out the door, shipped to the customer, all right, from AliExpress. And they're paying $10 for shipping and handling. So I've got a good $8.50 in profit left over. So I'm making $8 every time a customer comes in and gets a free product. Sounds pretty cool, right? And with this sizzle effect here, you get tons of viral traffic. Your business literally explodes. I took a fan page using this strategy for my e-com business, and I exploded it to 100,000 likes in a very short period of time, and I generated millions of dollars in sales with free products. Now, I always have people come up to me and say, Adrian, listen, nobody cares what you think about free plus shipping. You can't make money from giving away free stuff. Nobody's going to pay $10 for shipping and handling, right? So let's just put down here somewhere, let's do our $10 shipping charge. All right, so it's a $10 shipping charge to the customer, not to you. They say that's too expensive. Nobody's gonna pay $10 to ship this to a, this little trinket to their house, wherever it is in the U.S. or in the world, for that matter. That's too much. And so many people got scared to do it. But meanwhile, I'm sitting there churning out $10,000 and $20,000 per day. I actually even wrote a book on it. It's called 20K a Day Ecom Secrets. And like I said earlier, nobody cares what you think. Nobody cares what you like. All that matters is what people will do online, as long as it gives them a good deal. And it's still a very good deal. And you're offering quality products. I mean, this is a phenomenal model. So you get this sizzle effect. And what the sizzle effect does is it pushes your business out there more and more and more. It makes it go viral. It builds up your business at a very rapid rate. Now, you've got the great deal. You've got the passion product. The next step is step 3. So yeah, we're on step 3 right now. And that is going to be Facebook intelligence. So let's just... All right, so step 3 is going to be Facebook ads. Now, I use Facebook ads, but I use them in a way like very few others do. I call this Facebook intelligence, right? When you're using Shopify and you're using Facebook ads, they actually work together. There's this little line of code, it's called a pixel, so you should write that down, that you copy and paste to your e-commerce store. Now, Facebook can go in and Facebook can track every time somebody sees your ad, every time somebody clicks on your ad, when they add it to the shopping cart, when they actually purchase it. I mean, they measure all of this data for your business or anybody else's business. And what I do is I let Facebook learn who is buying, who is clicking, who is not buying. And once again, people overcomplicate Facebook ads. It's quite simple. As a matter of fact, some of my most profitable ads, I'm not even targeting at all. I'm not using keywords. I'm not targeting specific genders. As I'm going against what most everybody else and most all of the gurus say that you should do. It's called zero targeting. Write that down. And what I'm allowing Facebook to do is take the wheel. I say, hey, Facebook, listen, you know more about your customers than I do, right? You've got this awesome technology called Facebook Intelligence. You've got this awesome Facebook Pixel that tracks every single thing that happens on my store. It learns. It's a robot that learns who my buyers are. And you can go out and you can target my ads for me. It's called Facebook Intelligence. And with Facebook Intelligence, literally it's like saying, hey, Facebook, you do the targeting. I'm going to let you figure it all out. But it doesn't work, out of the gate like magic. You have to be willing on step 3 to let Facebook gather a little bit of data. You have to let your ad get out there. I usually do a $5 a day budget. So let's just do a $5 budget. So we're going to want to start our $5 daily budget. So it's not a lot. And because we have the sizzle effect, because our ads go so viral so quickly, we're able to test on very small budgets. We're selling a super cheap product. We're getting lots of viral traffic. So we're not having to invest a lot into our paid ads. And we're letting Facebook learn from all of this. Literally track the clicks, the add to carts, the buyers, the abandoned carts, all of that stuff, and learn who to target and who not to target. And if you trust Facebook, you trust this intelligence that they have, they will literally optimize your ads for you. Now, you still want to go in and you want to test targeting. I'm not saying never target your ads. All I'm saying is that if you let Facebook take over, they will actually do a lot of the hard work for you. The last piece to building up my e-commerce business, which is step 4, we finally made it here, is going to be email marketing. Now, I told you earlier that I made $4 million plus with one e-commerce store, and I did it in just over a year. I think it was like a year and a half. We did $4 million. While I made this $4 million, I was selling passion products. I was using the free plus shipping model. I was getting boatloads of viral traffic. I was using Facebook ads and Facebook intelligence. While I made all of this money, though, I built an email list. See, there's all sorts of places you could do e-commerce. I mean, there's Amazon, there's WooCommerce, there's Monster Commerce. There's all of these different e-commerce platforms. So why did I choose Shopify? Well, I chose Shopify not only because they make it simple for me to build my site, because I have zero technical experience when it comes to building sites and HTML and all that. I'm just know how to put an ad on Facebook. I chose them because they give me complete and total control. Literally, Shopify takes my Facebook ad, right? All of that traffic that comes in from my Facebook ad, and when people go to my site and start ordering products, they go on my email list. Just like that. I don't have to do anything. It's all automated. So every customer that comes to my site and they don't even have to purchase a product, actually. All they have to do is add it to the cart and put in their name and their email address. Because you know, when you add a product to a shopping cart, they say, what is your shipping address? Once they do that, Shopify dumps it onto an email list. Now you're building up this huge email list. My email list is over 400,000 people, right? So now I've got an email list of 400,000 people that I can start shooting out promotional emails to, get them back to my store, and generate money, right? Generate weekly sales. As a matter of fact, last month, I think we did over $50,000 just from email marketing to our list. Mind you, I didn't have to pay any money to build this list. I made $4 million while I was building this list. That's the key point I want you to understand about step number 4. Because most people come in and they stop at step 3. They make money and they say, okay, well, we're running Facebook ads, we're making tons of money on our e-commerce store, we're drop shipping a bunch of items, life is good. But they don't build an email list. So many Amazon guys that run multi-million-dollar businesses don't have an email list. Well, where do you get that long-term, stable, secure income from? It's from email marketing. So if you're consulting an e-commerce business right now, or you're running your own e-commerce business right now, and you're not building an email list and you're not doing this, you don't know how to do it, Shopify will do it for you automatically, number 1. And number 2 is you've got to pay attention to it, and you've got to start sending emails to your customers. People that didn't even buy something from your store, that abandoned the shopping cart. In other words, they came to your site, they thought about buying, and they never put their credit card number in, and they decided, oh, well, I'll do this later. They go on your email list. You can mail them, and of course, you can generate sales from them. This, for me, is a $500,000 business model. So this step right here is actually the most important step out of all 4, because this is where that long-term money comes from. You can turn off Facebook ads, you can sell retail products, whatever you want to do. That email list is primed and it is prepped to buy. They know who you are, they have subscribed to you. Now you have a self-sustainable business without paid traffic. You put all 4 of these steps together. Not only are you going to be building your e-commerce business the right way, but you're also going to be building a business with what's called an exit plan. I have people call me all the time, and brokers want to sell my e-commerce store. They want to flip it, and they want to do it in the 7-figure range. In 1 year, actually it was 10 months, my personal e-commerce store went from 0 to a $3.5 million valuation. People on the phone approved by banks to pay me at least $1 million trying to barter with me and purchase my e-commerce store. I didn't sell it because it gets more and more valuable every day. One of the first questions they always ask me is, how big is your email list? And I'm able to say, well, it's 300,000 people, 400,000 people, and that wows them because they know, any savvy business person knows, if you have an email list, you can send emails to them and you can generate revenue without spending a single dime on advertising. So just a quick review. Step 1 is you want to find products that people are passionate about. Your passion is not your profit. Other people's passion is your profit. Remember that. Then step 2 is starting out, if you're brand new, the free plus shipping model is the easiest and fastest way to generate sales, because it is way simpler to sell a free product and make a little bit of money, right, than to try to sell something that's $100 or $200. Because remember, Facebook is impulsive purchases, right? So free stuff really gets people's attention. It gets viral traffic, generates repeat buyers, gets you a ton of exposure, likes, shares, comments, tags, and Facebook intelligence. Don't overcomplicate it. Let Facebook do most of the work for you. Use the Facebook pixel. There's all sorts of training about the Facebook pixel you could look at. And Shopify works specifically with Facebook. Step 4, use that email list. If you're on Shopify, you're building an email list. It's there. mail it. Don't let it sit there or do nothing. Otherwise, you're leaving boatloads of potential money on the table. If you want to be able to get an extended free trial for a Shopify store, that link's right here, shopify.com/Adrian Morrison. I've partnered with them and I've done a lot of money with them, so they gave me a special link. You can start your store, or you can use the same model with any e-commerce platform. It doesn't matter. The model still stands the same. All right, so this is my $4 million e-commerce plan. Get started, step 1, 2, 3, 4. This is Adrian Morrison, and I hope you learned a lot.